possible. Yes, maybe they helped secure the venue. I think they're going to start this this set. It's Marc and Amsah.
No, this is not a button check. Instant wobble, but Amsah's there.
Doesn't matter. We have a Peach.
Yeah.
We have a Peach who has no trouble at all separating Popo and Nana. Let's see, and I think that according to the bracket predictions, Marc and Daümling are also expected to meet in singles.
Okay.
So I'm kind of curious to see how he does against Ice Climbers, since the matchup is so good for him.
Fair enough, but of course a simple counter pick will not win you the game, but Marc is a dedicated Peach player. In fact, I've never seen him play anything else.
He also has a Sheik, which is very good.
Does it come out in bracket often?
Sometimes, especially against a character like Falcon. He's not very comfortable with the Peach versus Falcon matchup. So then he would probably play Peach, but of course against Ice Climbers it's a no-brainer. And in teams he's very focused on Peach, because Peach is just such a great team's character in my opinion. And this team in particular,
which
Peach
is
Sheik.
actually kind of funny, because Peach does not get the space to do any of her usual turnip tricks.
Yeah, but I think people underestimate how fast Peach's moves come out. Things like Nair, down smash. I think down smash frame 5, Nair is frame 3.
Frame 5?
Yeah, it comes out really fast, and well, that helps Peach a lot in these clutch situations. Like there's a lot of chaos, a lot of people close to each other. You can just down smash, and yeah, maybe you'll hit your partner, but you'll also hit the other two guys. Against Space Animal, you'll get a lot of damage. Against Ice Climbers, you'll separate them. So in teams, this is really favorable, and I think their strategy is just to output as much damage as possible, as quick as possible. Which is kind of like the Armada and Android strategy. Armada has really perfected this combination.
Yeah, they have some pretty sweet clips on the internet.
Yeah, and he has done it with multiple people, with Sheik, like Android, Aniolos, of course, in the good old days, with Mewtwo King, obviously.
Can this be low-key the best doubles combination in terms of characters?
Well, it's debatable. Maybe there's another combination with Jigglypuff that's also good.
It's definitely up there, though.
But this one is very good. I would say one of the best in the game, and also accessible because, well, they're not extremely demanding characters when it comes to technique.
And we can see right now that, yeah, this is pretty much a complete shutdown of the blue team.
Yeah, they're doing.
Yeah, Daümling is like, I'm out.
No, this isn't going to work.
Have the shit, I'm out.
This is very, it's looking very good for Marc and Amsah. And
it
as I said earlier, they are very determined to make this team work.
And
they want to take it first.
And it looks like winner semis, so it's going to be a best of 3. But I actually kind of respect what Daümling did there, because often it's beneficial for you, if it's hopeless like that, to just run off and clear your mind, you know? So you don't lose any sort of mental energy you have from just getting whooped around.
I guess there are two schools of thought about this, because there's the one school that says, okay, if you try to, you know, win it, then you're just going to get beaten up more, and
yeah, that's exactly
very worse. But there's another school of thought that says, well, maybe you should just try and take that time to get some momentum back. Like maybe camp a bit, wait around a bit, collect yourself, and try to make something happen. If you take a stock, it's still like a momentum boost for a while. I mean, I guess there's merit to both opinions.
Yeah, I guess it depends a lot on both your and your opponent's mentality, though.
And this is very interesting. Both ProSmasherTim and Daümling have switched character.
So, is he staying Zelda?
I am guessing that ProSmasherTim is Zelda.
But why?
I guess against the Peach, you get early kills with Zelda against the floaty. Because
yeah, well, fair enough, but you know, it's still Zelda.
Well, yeah, but she has 2 moves that are really good, and everything else is really bad. But that means that there is this
okay,
range.
Which moves are really good?
Fair and Bear.
Okay, that's the same move.
No, they have different properties.
Really?
There's a very slight difference in, I think, the speed which they come out. I'm not completely sure, so don't quote me on that. But there is a slight difference, so I do consider them to be 2.
Oh, there we see it.
But there you see, they're practically the same move, yes.
So I guess we got ProSmasherTim shutting me up real quick, as he still has all his stocks and taken one of the opposing teams with one of them sweet lightning kicks.
Yeah, Fox is not doing as well though. That is.
Oh, jumping into the forward air.
Well, Zelda, she doesn't have a lot of mobility, and that is difficult. So probably she just wants to like wait around, hang around, and see if she can get the early kill on Peach, which is definitely possible with a move like Fair or Bear. It's just a character like Peach who isn't as mobile as something like Fox. It's a little easier to get into that range where Fair or Bear will sweet spot.
Unfortunately, he just buried his own teammate though, and it's even gonna cost him the stock.
Oh, but he saves him with a creative up air. Now he gets punished for it himself, but I guess it was worth it. And I guess something like Fair or Bear will kill at maybe 60, 70 already, especially in
he was
like
just
this.
really looking for that bear on Peach just now.
Yeah, maybe he's getting a little too obvious with that though.
Well, then again, what else are you gonna do with Zelda?
I'm not sure. I'm just wondering about the pick myself. It doesn't seem to be effective enough to really counter this team. And you see, like, because Zelda isn't very mobile, doesn't have a lot of options for saving their team partner, Fox is going to die early. He's just going to get sandwiched between Peach and Sheik.
To be fair though, they're doing better than last game.
Yes.
Looking like a double 2 stock instead of a double 3 stock now.
Well, that's improvement. If they, have a double 1 stock next game and then bring it back in losers, then maybe they will be able to win.
These lightning kicks, so.
Yeah, that's a bit too obvious. Oh, well.
You can't hit him.
You can't hit him if he crouches. It's possible, but I guess you need to be very accurate with that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and if you're going to go from the top, you're going to get a simple up smash. So, yeah, I actually like Zelda from what I saw. I'd like it to stay Zelda.
Me too. I don't feel that it's, good enough, but it's still nice to see
it was still
Zelda.
better.
It was better, yes. So, but maybe Daümling should consider going back to Ice Climbers.
Yeah. Would be an interesting combination. Ice Climbers and Zelda.
Well, Zelda is a good KO character, so she really needs to combine that with a character that doesn't die so easily, I guess.
Well, that sure isn't Ice Climbers.
Maybe Daümling should go for something like Peach. Let's see how that works out. I'm not sure if he has any Peach experience, but maybe he should develop one.
I've heard you can get a long way with crouch cancel down smash.
Yeah, well, we've seen it in action today multiple times.
Build the damage, and then you get one of the lightning kicks. Kick.
Yeah, they're
thinking about it.
Thinking about it really well. Maybe they have some chick. Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. Okay, he stays Zelda.
And they're going back to Stadium. I guess they're still hoping for the early Zelda kill.
The stage borders lend itself well to early KOs?
I wouldn't say particular, because Zelda, the angle is more likely to kill vertically than horizontally, right? Or I mean the other way around. So you're more likely to kill at the side of the stage.
Yeah. So this stage is more known for its short vertical blast ons.
Yes.
Then again, do Peach and Sheik really kill itself? Not that much.
Not that much. So I guess
at least not in Paul.
It's not particularly in the favor of any of these characters. This is a classic with Fox.
Oh, that's a shame. The first lightning kick that connected on his teammate.
On the other hand, in the last game, we saw that the last KO was an up air from Peach, which has a surprising amount of knockback, so you could get some early kills.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything at all.
Yeah, but it's a really great move if you know how to make it work, because it has some weird properties, and also because Peach's jump is a little awkward. It might not seem so good. But if you only use the first jump and you time your up air well, it can be a very effective move. It's one of the Armada classics, like one of the moves that made him famous back in 2007, 2008. He did these dash attack to up air combos that were really revolutionary at the time.
We haven't seen a lot of up airs this game though.
Nope. Well, again, it's teams. It's a bit of chaotic. It's not so easy to get if you can't really combo them into them.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's also a possibility. Zelda's of course a light character, and she falls so slowly, so that doesn't really help her survive either.
Yeah, easy KOs on the top. Fortunately for her though, it is Paul Sheik.
Well, yeah, that's just a little bonus, a very, very small bonus.
No, at least she's not gonna dying of any up airs anytime soon. You gotta take what you can get.
I mean, I like to see the Zelda,
but me too. Another lightning kick on Peach.
I feel like it's not enough.
No, but honestly, ProSmasherTim Zelda is keeping it pretty even in stock. It's more the Ice Climbers that are simply just not working in doubles.
Well, he's getting the kills on Peach, definitely.
Oh. dig
And
into
there,
Zelda.
there you go. That was what, 80%, 90%?
I'd actually like to see what he can do with the Zelda in singles. Should be fun.
That's really matchup dependent though. Like if you play a sort of floaty character, a big target like Samus for example, then it's actually a pretty decent matchup for Zelda. But something like Fox or Falco, that is
You're just
hell.
getting it eaten alive.
That is hell, because they have so much option for staying out of that range where you can hit the Nair or the Fair or the Bear. It's very difficult to play. But I would maybe recommend people to try Zelda sometimes against something like Samus or Peach or Jigglypuff maybe even.
If they struggle with the matchups at least.
Yeah. There was this theory back in the day that maybe Zelda would be good against Jigglypuff. It didn't really work out, but at least you can see where the idea came from, right?
Lightning kick, Jigglypuff weight.
Yep. Difficult, you know, to get the kill with all the range that Jigglypuff has. She has the range on the Fair and the Bear.
Pretty decent recovery actually.
Yeah, but very, how do you say, it's very obvious.
Yeah. At least it's better chic. Well, it didn't save him in the end, but I sure enjoyed the Zelda play
at least we got to see something new.
Yeah.
We got to see something that you don't see.
So that means Marc and Amsah are advancing to winners finals where they'll be confronting the other potential winners of the doubles.